Good evening, good evening. Today is still Sunday, September 29th, 2024. I'm back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm about to hit a block right quick, just ease my mind, just like I like to do, get in my old school. I got the AC blowing right now for the video. It's kind of still warm out here. So if you hear that big motor, boom, 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 I got my AC blowing. It is frosty. Good and cold in here. I told y'all I just got the AC fixed. And I'm going to enjoy it. So, I am in a 66 car with air conditioning. Cold. Thank you, God. But anyway, I went out last night. This was on my mind, something I was thinking about. It's more on a lighter note, somewhat. But it's to men. This message is to men. Listen to me. If you're brave enough to be in a relationship nowadays with a woman, or a man if you go both, however you swing. If you're brave enough to be in a relationship and that's what you want, you know what's going on nowadays. You see other people going through, what they go through in relationships and marriage, and you're assuming it ain't gonna happen to you, or you don't want it to happen to you, or you think you're gonna stop it from happening to you. As a man, you gonna be with a woman, even though you don't trust women. That's what kept me out of a relationship for so long, because I don't trust no damn body. From the jump, you ain't gotta do nothing for me not to trust you. I just don't trust nobody. So therefore, that's why I don't jump my ass in a relationship, right? If I'm not gonna trust you. Same thing I tell you. I see a lot of men out here nowadays. And women, y'all know I ain't lying, because y'all got these type of men that's in your... let me finish. If you're a man, if you don't trust a woman, they all cheat, they all B's and H's, whatever they are, you can't trust the, I don't love it. If you one of them dudes, look, don't get in a relationship. Let them know off top, I got trust issues. I can't be in a relationship. I ain't trying to be no player. I just got trust issues. I don't trust women. Let them know ahead of time. And ladies, there are a lot of men out here. I say the majority of men out here don't trust y'all. If you're in a relationship right now, you're probably in a relationship with a man that don't trust you. And you ain't did nothing, he just don't trust women. So, this message is told to those men that don't trust women. No matter what, and I understand because I'm one of them. But I'm honest about it. I'm talking to the guys that ain't honest about it, ain't truthful to themselves, ain't truthful to the woman they in a relationship with. Even though you don't trust a woman, you'll still get in a relationship with her and then try to hold her hostage. You'll still get in a relationship with a woman, even though you don't trust her. But you'll still, because you lonely, you still believe in love, you still want a relationship, you still want companionship, you still want all that, this, that, and the other, but you don't trust women, but you're going to do it anyway. But you're going to do it and try to control the situation. You're going to try to keep her from cheating because you think they all cheat, all of them cheat. But instead of avoiding them and not putting yourself in that situation where you ain't got to worry about all that, you get in a situation where you got to worry about it, and now you're worrying about it. So what you do is you hold her hostage. She becomes your prisoner. Ladies, can you relate? You probably with a man like that right now. He going through your phone, where you're going. He didn't know your every move. And there's women that do men like that too. So fellas don't say, no, if women do, my girl do me like that, big water. I'm talking to, I understand. All right. This to the man right now, because of what I saw last night. That's why I'm talking about a man that does this. So, he in your phone. You ain't done nothing. You ain't gave no reason not to trust you. But he still want to go through your phones. He want to know where you going, what time you get off work. He'll call your job. If you get up at 4 o'clock, he'll call your job at 4:15 and ask to speak to you. To see if they're going to say you gone. Or he'll ride his ass up there. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you tell him you going out with the girl tonight, he gonna pitch a fit, pout, be mad, this, that, and the other. And if you the type of woman you gonna go anyway, you'll get to the club, he in there. Acting like he just decided to go out, and ain't got nothing to do with you. He in the club. You looking around at your girl like, and some folks will say, well, she got him coochie whip. No. It ain't that. This a dude that ain't got no business in their relationship until he work on his trust issues. And like me, I don't need to work on my trust issues. I ain't trusting. I ain't gonna lay on nobody's couch and that gonna tell me you need to trust all women at the same. You need to trust somebody. I don't need nobody telling me, no, I ain't trusting shit. Man or woman. So I ain't working on my issues. I'm keeping mine. But if you want to be in a relationship with a woman, do it knowing that they do what they do, and you be okay with it. If you are brave enough to be in a relationship nowadays with a woman, if you're a man, take my advice. If you're going to do it, don't worry about what she's doing. Don't let it cross your mind. If I deal with a woman right now, I could be dealing with a woman. I might not be dealing with a woman. Ain't nobody been there because I don't trust this crap here. So, I ain't put, somebody say, show us your son, Big Ward. Y'all don't know what kind of emails I get these crazy ass folk. I'm not showing nobody my son, my family, nothing. None of my personal business other than stuff I done did in my life that only affects me. I'm not bringing no loved ones into this. It's already enough for y'all at me. So you ain't gonna see my son. You ain't gonna know if I'm married. Well, you know I ain't married. I never told y'all that and relate all that shit. But y'all get where I'm coming from. It's a reason for that. But if I was to be in a relationship, I would go in it knowing she can leave me at any time. She feel like it. She is not mine. I don't own her. We're just sharing a moment in time with each other. If you're in a relationship or marriage, let's go both ways. You don't own that person. You're only sharing a moment in time with that person. However long that moment may be, 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You're sharing a moment in time. That's all you're doing. They do not belong to you. So my message is, if you with a woman, fellas, stop following around. If you think she's cheating, let her cheat in peace. Because if you think all that's going on, why are you there? If you think she's cheating or that she will cheat and you don't trust her, you gotta follow her around. And the reason I say that, because I was in the club last night. That's how I get on this topic. I was in the club last night, and I saw this woman that's been trying to holler at me many a time. But it ain't that that's that great. She done hollered at a lot of different folks in the club. I know a few of them knocked her off, but I didn't knock her off because she was too aggressive, and that kind of throws me off. I know my bad, I'm a stud, and women can't help themselves around my aura, I'm that guy, so just a little humor here, y'all. Right. But it's a few guys now that knocked off that I know of. Come to find out, she in a relationship. And the way we find out, because now her partner or whoever she in a relationship with, he following her around now. I guess he figured out and caught on, something ain't right with this girl. So now he all up in the club with her. He all up under her. You know them dudes that be all, nowadays, men don't do a whole lot of that initiating, the hugging and the kissing and the holding hand and grab. Them dudes, they'll be trying to show somebody else, yeah, she mine. Even though she ain't doing that. He doing all that. She ain't doing it. I'm the type of dude, when women in my presence, they all up under me. I ain't all up under you. Come here, baby. An alpha male, a woman's supposed to be laying up under you, not you laying up under her. I can just do my hand like this, she gonna grab my hand. I ain't grabbing her, them type of, This is the type of dude I'm talking about last night. He all up under. She can't breathe. I'm already knowing what that is. He know what time it is. He can't let her, he figure he gonna stop her. I know she cheating, I feel like she up to something. Instead of getting the hell on, going on about my business, I'm gonna stop her from doing what she wanna do. Let that woman cheat in peace, man. If you think that's what she doing, get the hell on. Like I said, if you're gonna be in a relationship, if I'm gonna be in a relationship, don't worry about what she doing when she ain't around you. Out of sight, out of mind. Or you ain't gonna be able to be in a, that go for women too. You will not be able to maintain a relationship in this world we living in right now, cause you already know pretty much what everybody doing. Just about everybody cheating, everybody full of shit. Nobody can be trusted pretty much. A wicked, sick world. And you choose to still be in a relationship in this world with another human being. The only way you're going to be able to last in that relationship is you can't worry about what they doing when they ain't around you. Because if you think about what that person might be doing when they're around, when they ain't there, it'll drive you crazy. Because 9 times out of 10, you're probably right. They are probably somewhere fucking off. But the thing is, you can't do nothing about it. You can't stop it. You can't stop grown folk from doing what they want to do. All you can control is yourself. If you think that what's going on, don't try to stop them. Let them cheat in peace. You get the hell on. If you're going to be in a relationship, nowadays, that's the only way to do it. You cannot worry about whether you trust them or not. I don't trust nobody. But if I decide to be with somebody, I'm going to go in knowing I just want a companion. I ain't worried about what they doing when they ain't around. I ain't trying to find out what they doing when they ain't around. I ain't going through no phones. I ain't following them. I ain't asking no questions. Who that was call you. Who that is inbox you on Facebook. I ain't doing none of that shit. It's a waste of time. You with somebody right now probably, or somebody you done been with somebody who do you like that. Question your every move. I'm talking about women. You with a man, or I've been with a man. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. You have to let him go. He'll suffocate you. And you want a good man in your life, but you have to let him go. Because them type of dudes will kill you. Let these folks cheat in peace, please. If you feel you got to follow her around, you can't let her out your sight, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be in a relationship, not just with her, you don't need to be in there with nobody. Unless you can get yourself to a point the way you don't care what they doing, as long as they respect you. I don't care nothing about if I'm with a woman, what she doing, I ain't around, I ain't tripping. Now if I find out, she better not be out there disrespecting me though. And I find out about it. Even if she's seeing somebody else, it better not be the way, damn, I seen Big Ward, old lady, she was good. She better be sneaking and don't nobody see it. I'm not saying I'm with nobody, y'all, you get what I'm saying. My point is, don't worry about what they doing when they ain't around you. As long as they respect you when you there. All that love shit, and I trust her, I trust him, however you swing, they ain't gonna do nothing with y'all ain't living like that. Y'all don't trust these folk. You know that folk, this world crazy. But people still want to be with somebody. I understand you don't want to be alone. You still want to have somebody in your life. This is the only way to peacefully be able to do it nowadays in the world we're living in. You got to say, I ain't worried about what this person doing when they ain't around. Don't even think about it. If I don't see it, it ain't happening. I remember hearing my grandma and granddad say that back in the day. When I used to I used to go to my mom, when I call her grandma, she was my mom because she was the older lady that adopted me. Telling her about this girl I was in a relationship with. I was 19, 18. I was in high school. I think she cheating on me. And my mom said, you seen her? I'm like, no, somebody said, and I heard, and I think. She said, if you ain't seen it, it ain't happening. If you go looking for something, you'll find it. If you didn't see it, it didn't happen. Because eventually, you ain't got to even look. It's going to fall right in your face. But 9 times out of 10, some shit going on, you just can't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let them folks cheat in peace. If you don't trust nobody, and you can't manage to be with somebody and not worry about what they're doing out of your sight, Don't get in a relationship. Problem solved. Get it, got it, good. Bye.